Hey, this is John Howell here, founder of tradinginvesting4u.com and also co-author of the best-selling book, Secrets of Stock Market Trades Exposed. Now, in this video, you are going to learn what's going on right now in the markets and where we are likely to go, keeping you on top of what's happening right now in the markets. But before we get into that, I want to let you know that I'm running my next 2-day boot camp for my platinum clients who have paid up to $5,000 each. And I'm giving 20 tickets away to this platinum boot camp for free. I'm doing this as a branding campaign, and at the end of this video, I will show you how you can get one of those free tickets. So this is John Howell here, and I hope this video helps you out. Hey traders, it's John Howell here from tradinginvesting4u.com, and in today's video, a bit of a market update. So what's going on, and we can see where we're going, and where probably we're moving forward in the short term anyway. Now, looking at the S&P 500, we're looking at the daily chart right now, and what's happening is we can see here, if we look at a shorter time frame here, okay, we can see that we've had all of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days of continued sideways here. Now, the interesting thing is this, is that you can see that we ran up from around about the mid of January, ran up to make a high up here of around the 1,326 mark, okay, or the 1326 mark, around about there, the high. It came down, and that high at 1,326 or 13, right about 1300 there, 1318 there, as you can see. And what that high was sort of what we call resistance line. And we can see that we had that resistance line through there. And that resistance line, what happened is it broke up, right? As soon as it broke up, we had this big bullish bar here, okay? On Friday, the 3rd of the 2nd, 2012, we had a massive bullish update, and then sideways after that, ever since today. Today's date is the 15th of the 2nd, 2012, and you can see we've just had all of this sideways movement here. So what I do say is that all this sideways movement, and on top of that, if we have a look a bit closer on the daily chart, we can see that we closed at 1343, okay, 1343. And you can see this overall sideways movement, but the thing about today's bar on the 15th of the 2nd, 2012, we can see that it actually opened, it ran higher for the first morning part, then later in the afternoon it ran down and then closed at 1343. So that's actually quite a bearish bar, okay? You can see that we've had some bars in the past that haven't been so bearish, but this is actually quite a bearish bar there. So that's one thing I'll be looking at. I would think that we'd like to see a bit more of a downward movement coming into it. And looking at the chart, that resistance back there around about, which is the high, which is 1326, then I believe that we could actually, 1326, we could at least get a bit of a pullback down towards that level, because that's likely to be support, okay? Now look at on the weekly chart. If we flick our charts over to the weekly chart, we can see something interesting. We can see that the market has overall, last week we had a sideways movement. This week we're having a sideways movement, but you can see that every time it tries to go up, it gets rejected and comes back down. Okay, so that's actually a very weak sign, and I believe we could get on a weekly chart overall basis, looks like we are ready for a pullback here, and possibly even a deeper pullback down towards possibly even the sort of the mid sort of 20, maybe even to the 1300s there. Okay, so that's what's happening there. Moving over to the Dow Jones Industrial Average chart, you can see right now what's happening. It's actually hitting its head 1, 2, 3 times on this Dow Jones Weekly chart. It's actually hitting it, and we're actually pausing there right now. So I believe we could start to see a bit more downside on the Dow Jones, which is likely to see a lot more downside on the S&P. So S&P, Dow Jones, US indices look like they're going to start coming down. They've been going up for quite some time. They're struggling at these resistance levels, and I do say that I would expect to see a bit more downside to come out of these. So keep an eye on that, and make sure that you come down and check us out, tradinginvestingforyou.com, and I will see you soon. Traders, I am putting on my next 2-day cash flow and share trading mastery bootcamp for my platinum clients who have paid up to $5,000 each. This is going to be an amazing event. We're going to learn amazing strategies, brand new strategies with automation that are absolutely killing it. This is 2 full days, comprehensive details and strategies showing you step by step by step. And this is only for my platinum clients. But I'm doing something as a branding campaign. My branding campaign is I'm giving away 20 free tickets to this complete 2-day cash flow and share trading mastery platinum bootcamp. Okay, so 20 tickets to this bootcamp. This is how you can get it. Go to tradinginvestingforyou.com right now. Go to that page right now and you see all the full details about this event, what's going to be learned, what's going to be taught, and why you should be at this event if you're seriously about making money from the markets.
Since being mentored by Johnny Howe, I have found that my trading skills have grown tremendously.
John Howe is truly one of the best traders of the 21st century.
John, thank you so much for all your time in helping me to become the professional trader that I have been striving to be.
So I really have benefited so much from being mentored by Johnny and applying the techniques that he uses, and his mentoring is second to none. Thanks, Johnny, you've really helped me.
John is the real deal.